Kansas that were very pleasant today. However, we are looking for a new front to begin to drift south and eastward. The central and eastern parts of Kansas will very probably be cloudy in the morning, and then western Kansas will begin to get increasing cloudiness by tomorrow afternoon. Today, however, very, very pleasant reading. 73 up in the Goodland area, 72 at Garden City, 70 reported by Dodge City and Liberal, 72 over by the good folks of Florida. And in the Parker City Blackwell area, 68 degrees today. Winds southerly at about 15 with gusts of 25 miles an hour. Barometric pressure 30.00 and is rising. And no precipitation. We're about a half inch behind, correction, a half inch ahead for the year, and 1 53/100 behind for the year so far. We'll be looking for a little bit of a change tomorrow, and of course the possibility of some scattered showers. Today, of course, there's nothing showing up on the radar. However, the satellite photo was pretty interesting for the western half of the U.S. Rain showers and thunder showers along that frontal system, and that wide band of fairly heavy snows. Now, what will happen each time that you see the frontal system on there? That begins at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then you'll see the cloud pattern move until 2 o'clock this afternoon. So as of that time, of course, the front was way off in the northwest. Now, however, it's moving into the central part of the nation with a couple of high-pressure cells behind it. pressure and fairly heavy band of rain showers and snow all the way from the eastern portions of Montana down to western sections of Nevada. And of course, the massive high picking up warm, moist air from the south, bringing it northward. So when the two masses collide over Kansas, we are looking for some precipitation, and we'll talk about that.
Welcome back once again to Varsity. Welcome back a third time to Varsity. Not sure what happened there. My name is Tommy B. I'll be your caster for today alongside Anthony. Say hello, Anthony.
Hello. Hello, everyone.
Two hellos yet again. You are treating them today. And
I'm consistent.
Today we've got some Valorant action for you. It's the second teams, kind of. And we'll get into why it's only a kind of in a second. We got some second team Valorant action though. We're going to be playing on Bind, which is either one of the best maps in the game or one of the worst, depending on who you are.
I think it's a great map. Tommy disagrees.
It's a terrible map. And
it's fantastic.
We've got an interesting little game today because we got a number of players on Imperial. I'm not familiar with a lot of them, but we see the return of Mughal, one of the players for Imperial yesterday in the third team Counter-Strike match. Or, as you may remember it, the one where the auto sniper and the XM, they were out in abundance. And Mughal was playing quite well, so I'm interested to see how he transfers across the Valorant. We've got Index, who we have casted previously at Clue UK, played a very nice game there on one of the Sentinels. I think he was a Cypher then.
Cypher, yeah.
And then on the real interesting story, though, is on the UCL side, because their second team is pretty fierce. So we've got a Ferox. Ephiros is hard to start gold, but he shouldn't be. He's way better than gold. Then we got a trio. Moholly, Arena, and Duranko. Two of them you'll recognise from the CS first team game yesterday, which UCL won fairly comfortably across 3 maps. So even though they don't play Valorant regularly, their mechanics are going to be astronomically good. And then we've got, as a stand-in, on top of the fact that we've got 3 high-level CS players, we've also got Callan W, who you may also know as our good friend Wasi, the UCL esports officer, and one of the stars of the UCL Valorant first team.
Yeah.
We're going to get into picks, though. Let's see what we're going with. Index, immediately bring out the cipher again. That's what we like to see, some consistency there. What are you hoping to see from the picks, Anthony?
Before we get to the picks, I think ICL definitely need to step up their game if they're going to counter a lot of these mechanical players on the UCL side. And automatically, I'm seeing Gale Fang here hover over Viper, which is something that Hiko does on 100 Thieves, but I think he's just memeing. UCL insta-locking most of them. Rayner on the Reyna, we like to see that. Wasi playing Sky, which he likes to do. He's been playing a lot of Sky recently, very good support. And Duranko on the Jet. ICL not locking in anyone yet. But
yeah,
I definitely like the look of the comp on the UCL side.
Interesting UCL not going for a Sova in their team, which I think for a lot of teams has been fairly necessary. I know in their first team they always have a Sova. If it's not Chris, if he's missing, then C4 takes over. ICL, however, have gone with a Sova in D8 there.
Yeah, I definitely think Sova is a very meta pick. And most teams always run a Sova. That being said, though, Sky is an agent you can get a lot of info with. Not as good as Sova, but her flashes, have an audio cue to detect when someone's there. She has the Hound, obviously, which is similar to the Sova drone. I think they should be okay. But I would probably prefer to see them with the Sova. I also like the Breach pick on the side of ICL. I think Breach is very strong on Bind. A lot of narrow areas like Hookah and a short, which Breach is very good at stalling pushes and things like that. So yeah.
In particular, every time I've seen Wasi play recently, he's been playing Sky. I wonder if he's a Sky main now. I haven't seen a lot of Sky mains. I would like to see that. He certainly made it work quite a lot. I'm happy though. As the bronze one trick that I am, I'm happy to see my agent Killjoy brought out here. Shout out to Moholly. I'm enjoying his pick thoroughly.
I don't think Wasi's a Sky main now, especially with the absence of gunners, which opens up a duelist spot for Wasi. I think he's playing a lot of Phoenix in the first team, but I think it's map dependent for Wasi. While this is going on, a match pause is happening because Wasi might not have to play anymore. Because the original 5th for the UCL Valorant second team is here.
This would make it a lot fairer, because Wasi, as we all know, first team star, very experienced, long-time CS player as well.
He's the 5th is not. Wasi's playing. The 5th is.
See, this is the problem because as well as everything we just said, as we said yesterday, brand new gamer chair. It brought out the best in him yesterday.
Now. It's true.
This goes here. Oh, that goes there.
We'll see how this one goes. We have got UCL going to be attacking, and Imperial going to be defending. Standard setup, 2B, 3A for Imperial, but UCL aggressing over towards B. Wasi with a flash here, but he's going to be pushed out of Hookah by Breach. They're walking in through Hookah though. Flash by the Breach. Wasi pushing the Hound onto A site, B site here, sorry. But he's being flanked. Imperial very fast on the rotate there, catching Wasi a little bit off guard, but he's able to flash and take down Neutrino, and all of a sudden it's a 5v1 and a 5v0. We said the UCL will be hard to beat, but they didn't need to prove it that quickly.
Yeah, wow, that was a dominant pistol round coming out of UCL. While Wasi, the Jet, Mohali going through Hookah, sorry. Rainer and Ephiros just opened up the B side completely, going through long, getting the 2 opening picks. And yeah, they just stormed the site, got all the map control, and it was way too difficult for ICL to retake after that.
Definitely a tricky start for ICL. Same setup for them once again. We'll see how UCL, how they respond to this opening round. UCL, hard aggression there. Duranko takes down Galefang. Smoke there thrown in by the Jet. That's Mughal.
Great shot.
Beautiful shot with the Sheriff onto Duranko. Fast rotations coming in now from Imperial. Mughal is eventually taken down by Reina, and the spike, is going to get planted. Get your terminology right. This is Valorant, not Counter-Strike, believe it or not. Smoke's coming in though from Imperial on the rotation. Reina is waiting for any pushes. He sees Dutrino, but Dutrino is taken down by Wasi before he can even do anything. India replies, but Reina here holding down with, well, he does. In the end, Reina can't even get that kill. Mohali beats him to it. That is another round on the board for UCL. 3 still alive. Strong, I think.
Yeah, solid conversion by UCL. Some good shots though by Mughal to get some picks. A little bit of economic damage. But we'll see a bonus round coming out of UCL here. And the first gun round.
3 SMGs, very disappointed to see them playing a Spectre on their half buys and not an Ares.
I think almost everyone would disagree with you.
I'm used to that when it comes to these games. I play in a very bizarre way. Anyway, UCL, once again, aggressing towards B. Less aggression, though, on the hold from ICL. Different players over there as well. We see Index move over to A, replacing the breach of Galeforce. And we're seeing the Cypher Cage immediately helping to stall UCL's progress. But Duranko has come through B long, gets concussed by the breach. He's taken out by India, who's traded out by Ephiros. Kalan Wasi takes down Mughal. Ephiros takes down Index, and all of a sudden, Galefang in a 2 versus 4, down to 2 versus 2. Galefang and Dutrino have almost brought this back. It's a 1 versus 1 now. It's Mulholly against Dutrino. Killjoy versus Omen. What are we going to see? It's going to be Dutrino with the triple kill. 2 versus 4 to a victory for Imperial Esports there.
Yeah, fantastic play by Dutrino and Galefang. The breach and the Omen coming together. Really good use of util as well. The breach flashing for his teammate and pushing while the bomb's getting planted. There's some confusion while the UCL boys are stuck in the tube. Breach is able to sneak in with using his flash, get the pick. Great play to bring that 2v4 to a win for ICL. They get the first round on the board.
See what I think helped with that as well. Really smart adaptation there from Imperial. They moved Index over to B side in exchange for Galefang. Index's use of the Cypher Cage there slowed UCL right down, allowed extra time for those rotations, and that proved crucial in that round. We see a change of plan here from UCL. They're aggressing towards A side. They're aggressing really, really quickly. Look at this. Pushing all the way into Lamps there immediately. Got Wasi advancing. There's trades happening all over the place. We're down to 4 versus 3. Wasi and Moholi coming through with kills there. India though takes down Khan Wasi. It's Mughal now. Look at this. He's approaching from spawn there. Ooh, rotating back onto site. But UCL doing a good job of holding it down so far. Moholi takes down Mughal. It's 3 versus 2. Numbers advantage here for UCL. Moholi takes down another one. Index 4 in the round for him. Rainer finishes it off with a kill onto India, and that's going to be 3 in this game for UCL.
Really good aggression on the A site. Just immediately storming up A short, using the Sky Flash to get the Jet in, get the Reina in. And we actually saw the Sky ult come out to pressure those guys on the A site, which really pushed them back, which bought UCL a lot of time and a lot of map control. And even with the weaker weapons, the Sheriff and the Spectres, they made it work. They got the picks. And it's because of the quick play, which really caught ICL off guard.
Look at
really
this stuff. Look at this buy from Hero as well. 2 frenzies out. This is going to be a difficult round for them. We see same setup as last time. Wasi flashing in. Got the information there from that flash. Flashed himself. That was unfortunate for Wasi. And look at this. Mughal, Index, and Dutrino. They brought it down to a 5 versus 1 on the eco round. This is phenomenal. The fast flank there. Working wonders. UCL just weren't expecting it. It's already happened once. Imperios there takes down Mughal, but he's traded up by Index. Index! 3 kills in that round!
An absolute nightmare for UCL. No one checked the corner. Index was just hiding in the back corner of Hookah, and Wasi was the first person going in. He really should have checked it, but he was dealing with some breach util. But they all just stormed in. No one checked the corner. Index gets 2 kills with the classic. Mughal also gets a sheriff kill defending B site, and it just fell apart for UCL. Completely fell apart just because no one checked that corner. 4 people in Hookah, no one checks that back corner. That's big mistake.
That one's going to hurt them. Look at this aggression again over towards A site here for UCL. They don't know where they all are though. Big rush through showers. Duranko takes out Dutrino. Wasi with another flash out, but no information gathered. Look at that. Gelfang peeks, but he's immediately found by Mulholly. And that arrow is going to tell them exactly where Sova is as the rotation's coming in now from Imperial with Indy 8 here. He sees Afiros and takes him down. Beautiful job there. Oh, look, a Killjoy. Oh, I love to see that. Index takes down Duranko.
1 enemy remaining.
Index takes down Mulholly as well. Reyna trades him out, and we're down to a 2 versus 1. Reyna, phenomenally talented, but this is going to be tricky for him. He sees Mughal is diffusing, trying to get a wall bang. There's nothing doing. He could be found here. He could go down after the round is over. He's going to survive. He takes down Mughal on the way out as well. Well, it's a round for Imperial, but I think a good end for Reyna there.
Reyna surviving there might actually hurt his econ because he won't get the bonus money for dying. But ultimately, yeah, really good round for ICL. Pushing onto that site, even after the Killjoy ult, which I think was taken down with some good aggression by the UCL players. Because the Killjoy planted the ult on top of the bomb, he was basically stuck there defending it, which allowed ICL to push him.
Well, let's see how UCL respond to losing that round. We're seeing a change of plan, aggression over towards B this time. Mixing it up, not letting ICL get too comfortable. Mulholly takes down Mughal immediately with the sheriff. Look at these rotations, they're so quick. Imperial not giving UCL any time. They're so quick to do the full rotate. Index with a kill on Wasi. Index has been so influential in this match so far. And look at this, Galefang trying to find somebody who finds Mulholly.
Spike planted.
Look at these guys, they're rolling thunder there. Duranko is taken down, and this is looking bad for UCL. But Afiros! They didn't check the angle. They did what UCL suffered 2 rounds ago. Index with his 3rd in the round is able to take him out, and it's going to be 4-3 to Imperial. But my goodness, ICL almost throwing it away there. That was careless.
Okay, that was a really good breach ult to secure the round, but it was really funny. The Omen teleported right in front of him, and he didn't think to check behind him. But regardless, really good breach ult, getting both of those players. And yeah, really good use of the util. The Sova dart onto B, which tagged Wasi, which allowed Index to get the kill through the smoke. Really great use of util to get that retake. Yeah, really nicely done.
And look at this buy now for UCL. It's not as strong as they're going to want. This could be the start of a bit of a run for Imperial if they're not too careful. But again, they're changing it up, not letting Imperial get comfortable. Oh, but Reyna's so low already. He's already brought down to 14 and he's concussed. All this aggression, but look at this Mulholly in showers. He's been seen by Gelfang, but it doesn't matter. Index gets a kill, but Mulholly with a beautiful dig onto Gelfang. Afiros takes down Dutrino. Omen on Omen action there. Oh, Index has it all clears. He sees Reyna and he takes him down. It's 3 versus 3. Oh, Index caught in the back by Mulholly there. As he's trying to rotate away, or perhaps just flee and take up a position in heaven. Oh, Indy 8 with the... Is that a shock dart kill onto Afiros?
The lineup for the plan. Fantastic play by Indy 8.
And Mughal's kill onto Mulholly means this is a 2 versus 1. They turn it around. Mughal and Indy 8 here. No right to win this. And look at this. They know exactly where Duranko is. Missing shots though there, Mughal, but he's got a teammate waiting for him. Going to smoke off Duranko. Duranko retreats into lamps with just a sheriff. He's going to force his way through the smoke around it. He sees Mughal, but can he do anything? The spike is down. Oh, he's expecting a flank here. India is flanking, but unfortunately for Duranko, he's not able to stop it. India takes him out the round. It's 5-3.
Really heads up play by Indiate there, using the shock dart. He clearly is he's clearly a Sova main. He knows his lineups for the plant, and that's pivotal because that gets bombed down. It brings the numbers down to equal. That's big from Indiate. Yeah.
Look at this. Look at Indiate's keybinds. Mouse, is that mouse button? Is he using a different mouse button?
Tommy, those are my keybinds.
Oh. I thought that... Oh, so you're the weird one, okay.
What? You side mouse buttons? That's not weird. Okay, anyways, really
my mouse
well
isn't fancy enough to have side buttons. I didn't invest.
And also,
anyway.
Also index to hold on to the A side for as long as he did.
Mughal taking down Reyna. Look at this. Again, it's different. UCL switching up every time. They're not being able to get any momentum though. If Firos is able to take down Index, it's 4 versus 3. And UCL do actually have a numbers advantage. Look at Firos on the flank here. His position is stolen by Detrino. Detrino excellent there. He's going to walk all the way through elbow. Wasi backing off. Duranko takes down Galefang. And Duranko caught by Detrino as he peeks into elbow. And now Detrino and Mughal just creeping their way onto site. Turrets taken down. They don't know where they are. They have a suspicion that Wasi is over towards the path into spawn. Wow. And Wasi takes them both down. That is what... Invest in a secret lab chair, ladies and gentlemen. That is what you can do.
Yeah, great play. Good execute by UCL. I like the Yuto coming out. I like that cheeky teleport by Efiros to get on top of the little shack and get the peek into elbow. That was good play. But then a lot of aggression towards elbow. They tried to take a lot of map control, which sort of suffocated ICL and stalled their retake for a long time, which got that bomb ticked down to quite low. But yeah, good play by UCL to get their 4th on the board.
And look at this, same site once again. Very weird to see UCL attacking the same site twice. Cypher Cage is up there. Oh, and look at this, Wasi wasn't expecting Index to be so close. Index gets the kill, UCL now at a numbers disadvantage, and Index just backs off. Reyna takes out Detrino, who is teleporting through. Reyna now Moholy outside. Duranko and Efiros have taken the teleporter. And Duranko has got the spike. Ulting now.
Duranko shooting his own teammate?
Interesting strats. That is what UCL do, isn't it? I mean, we saw that in CS yesterday.
No.
Oh, Mughal. Trade out by Efiros, but he does manage to take down Duranko first, and this 3v3 could be tricky for UCL. India with another
kill.
Another shock dart kill for India. This man is incredible. Reyna takes down Galefang. It's India and Index now. Team Ind. Oh, look at that. That's a well-placed turret by Moholy. It's going to let them to exactly where they are. They're here. The teleporter. They're going to rotate over.
30 seconds left.
They're going to be able to get a spike plant as well. But will they be able to hold on to it? Do they know? The Index, look at this. He's already gone past. He's already going to elbow. Do they know that?
You should run.
Moholy retreating to be long. And there, Moholy with another killjoy ult. Reyna takes down Indiate. It's just Index left. But if you want a man... Did he not sit? He's choosing to take care of Moholy first before going back for Reyna. Unfortunately, Moholy takes care of him. It's going to be 5.
Index didn't see Rayner there because Rayner popped his ult, which meant that Rayner was invisible, which gave UCL the info and allowed Moholy to get the kill. But yeah, both of the ults coming out of the Reyna and the Killjoy, a little bit of a costly round, but well played to get the round for sure. But before that, I have to say, Index and Indy, Team Ind, so pivotal for the ICL boys, so solid on the site defense.
And they're top fragging as well. I like to see top fragging Sentinels. It just makes me happy. Look at this, Index is blind, but the Cypher Cage is there. UCL just firing through it. Index sees the hound. Oh, look at this, Wasi flashing himself again. Index gets some damage on him, but no kills coming through. Another Cypher Cage out. Mughal with the Sheriff onto Duranko. So many Sheriff kills today. And Wasi sniping now. Engagements on both sides. Reachability is being brought up by Galefang. Oh, and Detrino on the flank. He takes down Efiros. Indiate knows where they are. Takes down the turret. Wasi has been seen in showers. Reina takes down Neutrino, and Wasi traded out by Indiate, but he does manage to take down Gelfang before he goes down. Indiate, for once, with a dart that doesn't kill anybody.
Oh, look at this.
This one will. He's not needed. Magal and Index taking him down, taking the rest of UCL down before Indiate even needs to finish his ult. Doesn't need a single hit.
Yeah, a few ults coming out there again on the side of ICL, the Sova ult, the Jet ult. But yeah, it wins them the round, even though they had the weaker weapons. It was a force buy, and now we come to the end of the round. And look at the UCL buy. Sheriffs and light armor for Efteros.
Do you think there was a miscommunication there for Imperial? If they used the Sova ult and the Jet ult, the Sova ult wasn't even needed?
I think the Jet ult was popped previously, but I think they just wanted to secure the round.
With only one round left in the half, I suppose you can make those kind of decisions at this point. Economy not a factor anymore. Reina leading the UCL charge onto B site. The Sky ult there, tracking the Imperial players. They're not going to get away. And look at Reina, position he's taking. He's playing nice and passive here.
Wow.
And Afiros is going to cut off every single path onto site. Is shut down by UCL. And there's only 2 players left.
Oh,
There's only one player left. It's Neutrino, and Callan Wasi finishes him off. That's a 6-6 half.
Super close half. Really competitive game we're seeing right now. Afiros, he's been so good pushing that elbow position. He's using that Omen blind, that paranoia, which is really good at covering a lot of the angles in elbow. And we saw in that round, he got 3 picks just by pushing elbow. Really well played.
I told you he's too good to be stuck in goal.
Clearly, he's fragging above Wasi.
VALORANT's obviously broken. We know this. There's no way I'm actually bronze.
Maybe that one isn't true.
I'm just going to leave it at that. We all know I'm radiant at heart, and we're going to get into the second half. Imperial, it's their turn to attack. Let's see what they can do. Pushing towards A site. Nice and fast. The smoke. Not stopping them. Magal pushing out, but Afiros catches him. He doesn't check it. Bold rush in there from Magal. Index takes down Afiros. Ooh, Gelfang here. Check for Wasi. He does. Moholly, though, takes down Index. Very influential player there, taken out of the round. And look at this. The rotation's coming in. Gelfang must have seen Moholly there. He knows he's going to be someone nearby. He does just find him, but no bullets landing. Reina is able to take him down. 2 players left on each side. It's a 2 versus 2. And look at this flank from Neutrino. And
last player standing.
Well, I'm not sure where Neutrino's got the counter molly. Indiate is somewhere with his dart.
Look at this.
There we go.
Indiate is so good with these shock darts. His lineups are too good.
I didn't quite manage to put my sentence together in the heat of the moment. I was going to say, you know that he's going to be planning something with his darts. And
you
sure
were
enough,
wondering where Indiate was. He was in the future, Tommy. He was looking so far ahead.
What is
he
it?
already knew he would get the shock dart.
Imperials, non-first team tactical FPS teams are fascinating. We're seeing incredible ball plays today. We saw unbelievable auto sniper heroics yesterday from the man, the myth, the legend, the prophet, the savior, Jigsaw. I'm really enjoying Varsity. What can I say? Indiate also really enjoying Varsity because there's another kill for him. Gale for the kill to Duranko. Index gets the Moholly. It's 5 versus 2. The rotations are going to be coming in for UCL. They're probably going to go for it, aren't they? One through the teleporter. They would have heard that. And look at this. Indiate is waiting for Wasi. He pushes through. He was definitely ready for it. It's all on to Afiros now. And Index takes him down. That is incredible. They've all full health. Not even a single point of damage done to any of the Imperial players. Dominance.
Oh my god. Okay. UCL posted 2 people in hookah. A Bucky. Perfect for the close range battle. And ICL deal with it perfectly. They use the breach util to clear the corner. Duranko doesn't move. Dies to it. And then they check the other corner, get the kill. It's perfect play by ICL. A flawless round, clean conversion.
Let's see if they can keep up this phenomenal momentum. Missing a shotgun buy for Mughal.
Look at the aggression here being made by Wasi and Rainer. They've got a lot of map control now. They should have an idea that the hit's going to be at A.
And look at that, as soon as you say that, there's rotations over towards A. It's Moholly and Rainer coming across. Mughal pushing into lamps here. Doesn't know. I don't know if he knows quite where the rest of UCL are. They're going to plant Neutrino. Found. Ephiros. Found, sorry, by Galefang. Duranko finds Index. It's 4 versus 4 now. Wasi rotating in and Duranko finding a kill as well. It's only 2 players left. Indy8 and Mughal are now just Indy8, who once again playing in a slightly more remote location, off-site, takes down Moholly. This is the location of the NDS clutch, but it's not quite going to happen.
Oh, India had the right idea there. Ignore the turret, go for the diffuser. He was really close to pulling it off, but Moholly managed to stall him long enough and allow Wasi to get the bomb down to 0. Great retake, really clutch plays, especially by Wasi and Duranko. Wasi with a well-timed flank to get the frag onto Neutrino, and another frag, Duranko taking control of U-Haul really well.
Crucially, those kills do help stop UCL from having a full buy, which means that Imperial do have the advantage on firepower coming into this round, if nothing else, even if they don't have the point on the board. They'll probably prefer 9-6, but they'll take this. And Feroz smoking off, spraying into
the
it.
Sova ult.
Here comes the Sova ult. India. Wow. This man's ability usage is ridiculous. He removes Duranko from the round. Neutrino removes Wasi, and 5 versus 3, numbers advantage, firepower advantage. It's all looking pretty grim for UCL right now. They're going to be rotating onto site. There's a Feroz. Back to site, Moholly as well. They're all there. Oh, Moholly tagged through the smoke. There's going to be a breach ability coming through. Turret's down. But there's so many, he's going to get swarmed. Turret's down. He is taken down by Mughal, Rainer, and Ephiros left to pour some heroics. Look at Index. Look at Index waiting. He does check it. The reaction though, he looks away, he doesn't process it in time. Mughal takes down Ephiros, and again, it's an almost perfect damageless round for Imperial.
The Imperial boys are playing out of their mind right now. Indy8 especially, the Sova ult. He's so good with his Sova util. He's playing out of his mind.
Hey Anthony, remember at the beginning of this game when we said, oh, this is going to be hard with all the CS first team players and then Wasi joining as well, having to sub in. This is going to be a tough one for Imperial. They're not making it look very tough at the moment. Yeah. They're making us look like fools.
Yeah. I mean, I did say ICL would have to step up, and they clearly have done that.
You should be a coach.
I should be a coach, you're right. I think I'd be a great motivational speaker.
Granted, your advice here was basically play well.
Well, did it work or did it work?
Yeah, we'll see. They've not hit 13 yet. They are well on their way though, as they aggress into B site. Look at this though, Rainer's going to hear the steps. Is he going to be checked?
Oh, the drone doesn't check.
The drone goes over the smoke. He is going to be concussed. But, the one tap onto Neutrino. He's out of there. Index and Mughal with kills. I can't believe Rainer's got away with everything he's just done. There is no way that should have happened. More ability usage coming through here. Galefang's down. Indy finally taking down Rainer, but that was long overdue for Imperial. Mughal and Indy through the teleporter. Index though, he was waiting. He was waiting for Duranko and he takes him down. 3 versus 1, sorry. And that one is Moholly. That one is no longer Moholly, that one is nobody. 10-7.
Great positioning by Mughal there, using the updraft to get into heaven. Moholly was not expecting him to be there so quick. And wow, it's just really good play by ICL. Good patience by Indy8. Indy8 is, sorry, not Indy8, Index, I mean. Index is like the perfect center. He waits for the opposition to come to him, he uses a util and he deals with it perfectly. And despite all of the Rainer shenanigans that just happened that round, they still adapted really well. Oh, look at this aggression though.
Oh, with the flash, flashing out, taking down one, taking down 2. Rainer does lose his life in that trade, but UCL, specifically, Wasi has bought UCL a numbers advantage, which could be crucial. They need to stop the flow of rounds to Imperial here. Nice camera there to check
Cage trigger.
from Index. Playing it slow this time, Imperial. Seeing the Houndler there.
Destroyed.
Who would have seen Detrino? Look at Wasi. He's coming down long. He's hunting. I wonder if India is going to look. Nothing's done yet. Detrino, he's going to smoke off. Presumably smoking off long there. India with a recon dart. Nothing seen. There is nobody on B side. Index jumps out.
Oh, great.
But he's... Oh, Ephiros. The perfect sealing of sight there. Wasi able to get another kill because of it before he's taken down by India. Just India and Detrino now. Oh, look at that teleport. Detrino must have heard it, but he gets taken down before he checks it.
Detrino thought the teleporter sound was his teammate taking the teleporter to A, because now India is planning on the A side.
See, that's horrendous timing. India is...
Wow.
India is...
by his teammate.
Oh, look at this. India, he's going to back off, presumably to do some kind of crazy bolt play. He's being shot by the turret. Duranko.
Here's Duranko jumping.
Oh, but Duranko. We said they were going to have good aim, and there you go.
Oh, look at the BM. Duranko teabagging.
Yeah, he's just getting his squats in.
Which has now been banned in Pro Valorant, by the way, may I add. Teabagging is no longer allowed because they're afraid it hurts the player's feelings or whatever.
Where's the fun in that?
Exactly.
That's gaming culture right there.
It is.
That's why we will have such strong
anyways,
lets.
It's good play by UCL. Good aggression out of Hookah there by Wasi and Raider using the flash to get the numbers advantage early on, and it's hard for ICL to come back after that.
Well, let's see how if they do manage to come back. Mughal with the operator, sneaky beaky here around the smoke. Nice and slow, but look at this.
They might run into Mughal here.
Oh,
Oh no,
Galefang.
Duranko, sorry.
If it was just Galefang, he would have been dead. But his life is saved by Indy 8 there. Index with the kill onto Wasi. Rolling Thunder does clear the site, if nothing else, and look at that. Teleport's coming in. Heaven engagement could happen here. 2 Omens, and there is Detrino taking down Ephiros. I said it could happen. Reyna takes down Detrino though. 4 versus 2. Holly and Reyna once again find themselves in a clutch situation. Oh, and they know where Holly's going to be. And they're just not going to give him anything, are they? Turret does not go for her. Holly almost getting wallbanged. Does take down Galefang. He's the last one left. I completely missed how Reyna died. Mughal missing a few shots here. And he's taken out by Holly. I don't know if Holly's going to be able to take out this round, but that kill on... Yeah, he's backing off.
Solo seals it.
Gonna hopefully can get away from the bomb in time. He does. Very safe. And it's gonna be another one on the board.
Even used his Killjoy ult to try to get some space, try to get into the site. But the post plant positioning by ICL was just too good. 3 of them posted up short, out of the range of the Killjoy ult, and they just gave nothing to Mulholly. He got 2, but the Killjoy ult by India just seals the round there. He can't do anything. The time was too low. And now we're getting close to the end of the match here for ICL. They are nearing victory.
That kill on Mughal though was very clean. I did enjoy that. Let's see what UCL can do to stop this relentless ICL attack. Look at the aggression from Wasi. He's pushed all the way down. Duranko is taken out by Galefang. Wasi's so aggressive with this position. But there's nobody there to receive it except for a slowly moving Index, who sees Wasi and takes him down. Galefang takes down Reyna, and oh my goodness, UCL. When it rains, it pours. India taking down 2 to finish the round. Oh, UCL, this is looking pretty tragic now.
Yeah, it was definitely rough for UCL. They had a very weak buy. Wasi there caught with a ghost. I like the aggression, but he got the read wrong. They were all stacked towards the A site, and Index catches him out while he's looking at the door angle. It's rough for UCL, and you know this is their last chance. They have a full buy here, full gun round, and this is all they've got. It's do or die right now.
Yeah, great game sense from Index to check the angle, and he's going to be holding this down again. You see Reyna getting nice and aggressive there. Over in B long, waiting for somebody, but again, all the players over towards A. It's only Wasi and Duranko and Efiros over there to meet them. And look how aggressive Wasi's pushed up.
I like this by Wasi. They might not expect this.
Anybody pushing in is going to be surprised. There are engagements happening. Efiros here is going to try and smack them off. And Wasi takes down Mughal. Wasi takes down Mughal, and that is going to spark a rotation over towards B for Imperial. A is a dead fight for them. Wasi scared them off. Oh, and he gets his revenge on Index. Index was waiting for him. He knew he was going to come out once again, but Wasi had him covered. Galefang here. He hears abilities, he hears steps. He knows there's going to be someone around the corner. But does he know where? Might be expecting Wasi to be in the previous position. Well, now he's going to know that's the Hound, but Wasi's going to know where he is as well. Information on all sides here. In something of a stalemate, someone's going to have to break it and try and push forwards, but that person is going to be at a disadvantage because of the info they all have. Someone called It's a Raptor in the party. Is that a sign? Oh, it might be, because Galefang and India have brought this down to a 3-on-3. Wasi with his third kill of the round.
Last player standing.
But the spike is going to go down. Moholy with the molly, and the turret is able. And I was so busy looking at Moholy's turret and molly placement that I completely missed the 2 kills. I apologise.
You really do like Killjoy, don't you?
Don't worry, my internet's so bad that I can see Efiros got 2 really nice Vandal kills. My internet's so bad that when I have the stream up alongside me, and the stream delay is so big for me that I have time to talk about the play and then watch it back.
Efiros and Wasi cleaning up the round there. Really good play by the 2 A-side defenders. Good coordination between them. Efiros using his paranoia. Wasi in a forward position gets the opening frag. And he's patient, waiting in the Omen smoke. Gets another kill, and yeah, it was a great hold by those 2.
It's about the first time that Wasi's aggressive plays have actually been met by, players pushing onto site. Usually he's aggressive on the other side, which has been really unlucky so far. Did Wasi just send a flash through the teleporter?
Yes, and that was just to get the info that they're outside hookah. That's a smart play by Wasi.
Phenomenal brain there. Oh, look at that molly. Reyna takes down India. UCL opening up this round well, and Efiros with a huge kill onto Mughal. Wasi takes down Detrino. Index blinded here. That Cypher Cage is going to give him some info, but he's blinded even more, and Wasi's going to be pushing through that. He has the info. And the kill does not come through.
They won't chase him through the teleporter.
Yeah, Index backing out of that cleverly, just as he's flashed.
The spike.
Figures out that nobody's coming, but look at all the noise he's making. Or don't look at it, listen to it.
What is this?
I don't think was he not expecting to be there? Was he expecting them not to think that he'd rotate out? Did he expect them not to hear the teleporter sound?
Them to stay at B. He probably thought he had more time.
Index's plays have been so big. His brain has been huge today with some of the plays he's brought out, but he must have ironed out a few wrinkles from it for that one. I'm not sure what that bunny hop was doing.
I mean, those bunny hops were impressive. I have to give it to him.
Oh, it was good bunny hopping. Just very noisy bunny hopping.
Yeah, it was great util usage at B-long there by UCL. All the flashes coming through the smoke made it messy, and they just won the duels.
I totally expected Wasi to just straight up push through the smoke after the flash.
Oh my gosh, Wasi.
Well, okay, Wasi.
Wasi's decided he's better than everyone on the server, and he's just pushing Huga every round. And
he is literally the only first-team player in the server, so that's not too much of a stretch. Efiros with the kill onto Neutrino.
Wasi wants more.
UCL looked like the UCL we were describing at the start. Mughal does take down Wasi though, evening up the numbers a little bit, but the numbers are still 2-4, not very even. In fact, it's double the numbers for UCL and Mughal here. He's slowly just trying to find any info he can. Index takes down Duranko.
Everyone hiding.
Cypher all comes out.
Yep. They know exactly where they are.
Oh.
Tags there onto
Index has to
Mughal.
be careful here. He's gonna get stabbed in the back.
Mephiros, Mulholly catching Index out. And look at this, he's just waiting. They can sit back and Mephiros peeks out, sees Mughal, takes him down, and that's going to be 12-11. We might have overtime on our hands.
Wow, this game is so back and forth.
I just realised by saying that I have jinxed it, and it is going to finish 13-11 now. But we might have overtime. I'm going to stick with it. I'm going to stick by it. I'm going to trust myself.
13-11 would be so heartbreaking for UCL.
This comeback has been huge. I genuinely thought they were down and out, but some of the plays that they brought out have been huge recently. Wasi's 2 kills early on were crucial there. But we see similar aggression here. Imperial's
Wasi's on the wrong side.
Heading towards B side. So quick. He wants to be there to get that early aggression in. As soon as he knows where they're going to be pushing, he wants to be there. Indiate now with the drone out. What does he see? Index. Lots of utility through 2 Cypher cages there. He's looking away from Wasi. Rolling Thunder. In from Imperial. That's going to be clearing the site. Wasi though takes down India. Mulholly takes down Galefang. Wasi with a third onto Mughal. Detrino takes down Reina, but he's the only one left. And Wasi's going to get a 4 to take it to overtime. I didn't jinx it. Wasi securing overtime for UCL 12-12.
Overtime.
Okay, Wasi seriously just took the games in his hands and decided, yeah, let's go to overtime. Great Sky ult coming out in the elbow position. Index just running through with his back turned. Wasi catches him off guard. And he plays inside that smoke, lets the Sky Hounds go through, seeks all of them. And it's just a great hold by him. Really well done. The 4K.
How does overtime work in Valorant?
It's like deuce in tennis.
Oh, so you have to go up to advantage. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I've never played overtime in Valorant.
So you need to win 2 rounds in a row, basically.
Got it. So again, I normally lose all my matches before I get to this point, so it's unfamiliar territory for me. Wasi blinding people on site. His location was briefly revealed. They're going to know it's a B push. But Imperial playing it safe. Imperial playing it safe. UCL leaving all their options open. The bomb is back in mid. I mean, they can play it safe. Wasi picks up a 0 point. Duranko takes down Mughal. Numbers advantage for UCL. Map control. They are going to push on to B. The bomb is coming there as well. Reina picking it up. Wasi positioning to catch any rotating. And look at that. That was almost a bolt there. Mephiros takes down Index. Only 3 players left for Imperial. This could be heartbreaking. Wasi with the push, with the flash. He takes down India. Wow. Galefang gets a kill onto Mephiros, but they know where they are. They know where those kills are coming in from. Reina takes down Galefang, and there's only one left. It's Detrino. Does get the kill onto Wasi. 1 versus 3 clutch. Let's go. Unleash your inner Zipex. Detrino, I believe in you. Smoked off though. Look at those.
So tough for him. That's a good paranoia.
This is huge! Great kill on Duranko! The util use there was phenomenal, but Reina catches him off guard, hidden in the corner there, and it's going to be 13 on the ball for UCL. Match point to UCL from, I think, about 12-7 down.
Yeah, too much for Detrino to do there. Honestly, without the turret there, it was possible for him, because he gets to kill Mulholly, and he has somewhat of an idea that Rainer's there in the corner. But with the turret shooting him, his health was low. He had too many things to worry about. But yeah, great execute by UCL. Good util usage. Good aggression, really quick. And ICL probably should have rotated a bit faster. It was kind of telegraphed that it was going to be a B hit.
That's the 4th round win in a row now for UCL. This is huge. This could be very damaging for Imperial. But last time we had a 4-round win streak in this match, it ended. UCL started their comeback. Now, what are we going to see from Imperial here as they're attacking? Slow and steady movement over towards B side, not giving UCL too much information. You see Wasi early on A, looking for kills. No information given up anywhere, and so he moves over to elbow, assuming it's a B push, and it seems to be a good read by UCL here. And look at the positioning here. They're just playing very passive on A site, and Wasi, it looks like he might be rotating back. He's playing very, very deep, and he is rotating back to A site, just as Imperial would do. Wherever
Wasi's rotations are like perfect. He's reading the play really well right now. As
Imperial just Wasi magnets at the moment, and Afiros takes down Indiate. There's the information that they needed. But because there's only one pushing through, they might not know how many are here. You see, there's still 2 players over on B. Imperial still have the local numbers advantage. They could do something here. That flash is not going to work, was he?
Oh my god.
Did he flash himself and still get the kill?
He flashed himself and he still got the kill.
Was he flashing out the smoke there? He's stunned. How is he still alive? He got hit with just about every single piece of util in the game there, and he's still standing. Duranko takes down Neutrino. Wasi with the kill onto Index from, I think, 12-8 down, in fact, to 14-12. UCL Gaming coming away with the win in the VALORANT seconds. That's going to be one hell of a comeback.
Wow, it's a UCL comeback. Crazy scenes. I have to give it to ICL, though. They played so well, especially considering the talent on the UCL team. Wasi, obviously coming from the first team, top fragging the match, 27 kills. He's got to be man of the match for me. But honestly, I'm so impressed by ICL, how they played, and they just had a great showing. Especially impressed by Index and Indie8. Really solid stuff by those two.
Yeah, I wonder if Indie8 was calling for those plants so that he could stand off site with his shock darts, because I don't think I've ever seen somebody hit them so consistently. Even the ones that he missed were only like a short distance away. We saw one in overtime there, just as Wasi was pushing up to take control of backside on B. We saw a shock dart land right next to him. If he was a little bit slower, he would have been nailed. It's really impressive.
Yeah, clearly he's practiced those timings. He was honestly really good, really pivotal for the team. But yeah, we have to hand it to Wasi. I mean, some heroic moments by him, grabbing some rounds by the caller and just taking the game.
Say 4 first bloods for him.
Yeah, like you questioned the Sky pick, but I mean, clearly it works.
I didn't question it. I've seen him play. He's very good on it. I just questioned if that was becoming his main. Maybe it should.
Wasi plays a lot of Phoenix, and Sky's got 3 flashes. So
he's just a versatile duelist, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. I also like to see positive KD on the Killjoy. I'm just going to keep pointing out Killjoy things because Killjoy things make me happy. And yeah, I liked some of the stats we saw today. I do think though, as well as that, we have to give a little shout out to Index because, especially in that first half, he was, I think, the most influential player for ICL in the first half. Indie8 definitely in the second half. But those two were just incredible today, combining for 43 kills. You look at the people who've combined for more kills than that on UCL side, it's a literal first-team Valorant player and a guy who should probably be about Diamond. So that's phenomenal.
Yeah, speaking of, Ephiros, really well played today. I think he's a very solid Omen. Really good usage of his paranoia. Great timings and really good coordination, especially with Wasi on this in the second half, holding that A side, that A short position. It was really, really good. And if we can, how about we get Wasi in here, man of the match? Let's get an interview. 2
interviews in 2 casts with him. For us now, we can't get enough of the man.
If he plays as well as this.
Let's see if we're going to be talking to him tomorrow after the Valorant first. And speak of the devil,
Hello.
Wasi.
Hello.
Wasi, how nervous were you when they went to match point?
Man, the entire game I was shattered because I'd already played Osu, I already played Overwatch, and I had to come in as a last-minute sub. And yeah. I am so done right now. It was
you clearly woke up at the end of the second half.
Yeah, at the end I started. I was like, "Yo, I can't really take another L for UCL." So because last time we had an ICL one, right? we had 3 L's in a row, all including me, on the same day. And I was like, please, no more. But yeah, I started trying to get the team to be more organized, trying to get more effective rotations, and I think we were a bit messy in the beginning because like a couple of players don't really play too often. But afterwards, we were like on it.
Who was IGLing today?
I was.
You were. Okay.
Yeah.
So even more impressive to frag out and IGL at the same time.
Yeah. Well,
like,
actually, to be fair, I wasn't really IGLing. I was just like saying stuff here and there. Oh wait. Okay. Well, I can get Rainer in here. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah, let's get Rainer in here too. The people want Rainer.
Great work from you today, though, Wasi. Three different matches played for UCL, and 2 of them won, albeit one of them Chris carried you. But no, you've returned the favour. I think you've played in almost every single esport that's going to be at Varsity now.
Yeah, I should have played for League as well, Cap. That would have been even worse.
I mean, would it have made a difference? I mean,
League is big.
Wait, I mean, sorry. I mean, we played League of Legends. I don't remember that at all. Anyway, if you do enjoy hearing from Wasi and his gamer chat, you can tune in around this time tomorrow, I believe, for the Valorant first team match. It's a best of 3, and it's the best of the best from each university. Lots of history in UCL and ICL first team Valorant as well. Lots of matches in the past, starting around this time last year when the game was in the open beta, I think. There was even a match back then, albeit it was a little bit unbalanced then, given that UCL were playing with a bunch of non-tactical shooter players. But we get to see a continuation of that rivalry, which I'm very excited for. Also a best of 3, so we get to cast some more maps, hopefully, because
obviously
I just don't want to see Bind again.
Come on, Bind is good. Okay, Wasi, what do you think of Bind?
Oh, Bind is so boring, man. Like, if you play Null, Bind is literally every single map ever played, and it just gets so
that's
stale.
true. That's true. It's played a lot.
You should learn Split. Mix it up.
No. Split is garbage.
Well, if nobody wants to play it, that's the perfect opportunity. Do you know, one of the reasons that Astralis went so far unbeaten on Nuke is because nobody else wants to play Nuke, and Glaive learned how to play Nuke. It's an opportunity. Split is an opportunity. Oh, you wish you wish you could never shut up about FaZe.
I don't even talk about FaZe.
Yes, you do.
Anyways, Wasi, how did you feel about?
Wait, we can get a Rainer interview. We can get a Rainer interview.
Oh, get Rainer in here as well. We'll interview both of you.
All right. It should be okay. Let me give him the role.
There we are.
Great. Hello. Yeah, it's Rainer here. Hello.
Well played. How do you feel?
How do I feel? I feel very rusty. Truth be told, yeah. A lot of us on the team haven't been playing a lot of Valorant, so yeah, it was a bit of a shock to the system when we started actually playing the game. But I think eventually our 2 got Valorant players, Etheros and Wasi, pulled through, so we ended up winning.
Yeah, I mean, you guys looked really good out there. And how do you guys feel about the ICL team? How do you think they played today?
I think they definitely had a lot more strategical depth, because I think there was a few times when we were planting and the Sova darts just
the shock darts,
yeah. And we didn't really have. I think we basically, it was very clear from the beginning that we had to rely a lot on our mechanical advantage, if it's fair to say that. So to win the game, we probably have to out aim them, and I think towards the end that's probably what we did better.
So when you had some trash talk coming in at the beginning in the lobby, when Imperial was saying no brain, only aim, that was also the strat.
Yeah, we at 5 we've never played together prior to this game.
Mm-hmm.
One of our players was still in the tutorial, had to complete the tutorial before the game started. So yeah, we were, we basically had to rely a lot on individual abilities. I think that sort of carried towards the end. Yeah. And
So
I
was
think
this somebody's first ever match
No,
of
no.
Valorant?
no, I think he had to create a new account or something. But I think
Okay.
it's just that like we don't.
I thought that'd be really bad for my self-esteem.
I think it's just indicating of our sort of experience in that side, so that we don't play the game a lot.
Right.
But yeah, Valorant is certainly compared to CS a breath of fresh air, and quite a lot. Quite fun.
How were you feeling when you guys were down, when they were on match point?
I don't know. I think we just flicked the switch and suddenly everything started going our way. I think that's not to Wasi sort of the last few rounds where he started popping. Like honestly, like he was popping off the whole game, but like I think the last few rounds he certainly got off crucial frags. Same for us, same like basically everyone across the board. And I think one round at a time we sort of pulled it to a closer score, and obviously eventually we took it to OT. So yeah.
Yeah, really well done, guys.
Yeah, definitely very clutch performance bringing you back into OT. Huge congratulations. I think that means that I'm not sure what the overall results are for Varsity. I don't really know who's in the lead at the moment because we had I think an Imperial win in Overwatch, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, Imperial played very well in that game, and they beat us in 4 maps, 3-1.
And well, I think it was quite even yesterday as well after League, despite the dominant CS performance, in which we obviously saw Reina at his peak.
Yeah, really well played yesterday.
You lied to me when you sent me information. You said you were dog.
Oh,
and you were not.
I'm definitely compared to my teammates. Washed up. My teammates are incredible. I think obviously I individually I just try to prepare as best as I can. But yeah, I think obviously back to CS yesterday. I think we all pulled our weight reasonably well enough. So yeah, I think that's what won us the game.
Well, excellent results all round over the past couple of days. If there's no more questions, I think then it's time for us to sign off for today. But don't worry, you've not seen the end of Varsity today. You've also not heard the last of me and Anthony, because we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place, for the first Team Valorant match, which we're extremely excited for. And if you are still not satisfied with the amount of action on display today, do not worry, because in about 45 minutes, I'm not sure if it's on this channel or UCL Gaming. On UCL Gaming, I can confirm. We've got another Overwatch best of 5, the first teams in action. And if you want action, there's no game better than Overwatch for it. It is action non-stop. So head on over there, check it out, and support your uni or UCL especially. Have a good evening. We'll see you tomorrow.